You know how we started the show, man. Don't play with me.
We try to represent real hip hop worldwide. We've been on this tour now damn near 2 months, you know what I'm saying?
Us too. Forbidden flights of the missing pilot. AUG, you already know. Check it. Told my people I'ma do it now. I'm waving middle fingers. Them people that I knew turned strangers. Only do it with a parachute. Common sense, I meant, nigga, I'm dangerous. The brainless bitches still know what my name is. One foot on freedom, the other on some other shit. But I stand for us to entertainment. Can care less by whoever ain't in. And I just want the best for all my brethren that is. We a family, some niggas in the back of me, so they grow. I hope slow your roll. You don't wanna challenge me, have a seat. In time you learn, I'm an iceberg in the AC. Kill your thirst, so feel the burn after the freeze. I'm past the lead. Somebody had to be with lyrical ability. You niggas lack the speed. Or them niggas don't know their own self. Any y'all can put a song together, but the people know what talent mean. Yeah. Writing lyrics in my room, and my moves anti-social. Watching Jay-Z interviews on YouTube. While my head is manifesting my directions with a new view. No telling who I'm chunking deuces to. I pay my dues, broke a few hearts here and there. On the move like a shark smelling food. Plus them Valentine rhymes that I said behind the mic don't mean shit to me like they used to. I drop jewels while it's back up in the lab again for you. Madder than Jay Hazard in the booth. Nightmares in your bed when you snooze. That's hazardous and I ain't got nothing to lose but some ignorance. Still killing shit. Everybody at my grill of lyrical ability. Cause niggas lack the skills. Or them niggas don't know their own self. Literally, it's you to eat, but the people see the victories. Forbidden flights, motherfucker.
Let's get it, man. You already know this Annika 9.5 beats the show. We cutting up, man. We cutting up today. I really just want to talk about vibrations, man. I don't know if it's snowing in your area, but if it is, I suggest you go out there and play in the snow. But before I even do that, to all the subscribers, I appreciate y'all. Anybody that comment, appreciate that. And if you hit the like button, I appreciate everything that you do for this whole entire year, man. I'm on the climb up. I'm on the come up. And I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to quit. But vibrations, let's talk about vibrations, all right? There's certain people in the world that have great vibrations. I am one of them. For example, you know what I mean? Anytime I step up in the room, anytime I'm in someone's presence, you know that my intentions are good. Now, don't get me wrong. I may look crazy, okay? But when you come up towards me, it's just my vibrations, how it is, how I was taught, how I was built when it comes to my mom and my dad and my family. You know what I mean? Traditions on traditions. You know, the grandmas that had the cookouts for Christmas in November, Thanksgiving, 4th of July. Not always when someone dies. But let me explain how you have those vibrations. It comes natural. You can tell the difference between the way someone is and how they feel, the way they act, by their vibrations. Vibrations is not a comical word. It's a strong word. It's something that's built and given to you by the man upstairs. You feel me? And just because I'm the preacher's son don't mean that I'm one of those people that, that's going to act on it. And you don't have to go to church. I mean, I went to church when I was a kid a long time ago, from the time I was born all the way up to 17 years old, And the interesting story about that is, I played the drums, I played the piano, I was a musician, I sung on the choir, and my dad would actually have all of the young kids. We would have to say a welcome address, welcome to my Olive Baptist Church. And I couldn't stand doing that. But as time progressed, I think that really helped all of us as far as speaking to people and the way we react to people. And, it was because we really wanted to make everybody in the congregation, what I'm saying? We wanted to make them happy. We wanted to make our mom, our dad proud. You know what I'm saying? Our family members that was there, the members of the church. So I feel like my vibrations came from that. And if I didn't have any good intentions while I was at school, you did. I gotta drink some coffee today. Yeah, I was a badass at school. I didn't have, I was the only one at home. I didn't have brothers and sisters. Like I said in my last episode, no brothers and sisters. So being the only child, it could be a distraction when you go other places. So going to church, I feel like that really got my spirit to the most highest because there was always good people around me. I used to have deacons, if you're familiar with Christianity. I had deacons, they used to give me $1. You know what I mean? Give me $5, $10 for Christmas. On an average Sunday, I went to church 1, 2, 3, 4 Sundays, the whole month. But I think that's where that vibrations was instilled because people always gave me hope. They always told me I would be something. You know what I mean? And when I was in school, to imply to that, I was a bad kid. I mean, I was smart, very intelligent, but my intellect was crazy. And I feel like I'm a genius. So if you add all those up, and I was always also around grown people. And that could be a good thing, that could be a bad thing, because I see kids out here today, they're around grown people, but they're around the wrong people. You dig? Let's give an applause by that. For example of that, if your kid, no matter what, if they grew up in the hood, or if they grow up in the middle class, or they grow up in the higher class, I could break that down for you. So higher class, I've seen them all. Higher class, you have the dad that's either an entrepreneur or he's a head of some organization, right? The mom stays home. But most of the time, the mom doesn't take care of their kids 100%, even though she stays home, because she don't have to. You did. So the higher class, they get someone like a nanny that comes in and does all the things that the mom and dad should do. I'm not going to tear down just the moms. I'm saying the dad, but the dad is never there. He's traveling. He's going here. He's going there. And the mom, all she want to do is, go shopping. And then she gets impatient. She gets impatient because she's always around the kids. But she chose that path. She married a man with a lot of money, don't have to work, can go anywhere she wants to. But taking care of kids is a job. And make sure you go to my playlist saying how to raise a kid. So it gets difficult. You know what I mean? And then you got the middle class. Middle class, the mom and dad is officially working 100 hours a week. Combined totals are probably more than that. Let's do it more than that. Let's say about 200 hours a week. An average of 150 to 200 hours a week. So that means the kid is entitled because when the mom and dad is always working, they get home, they spoil them. Same thing with the upper class. But there are no morals because you're never there. Most of the time it's spent on the outside. All right? And then you got the lower class. You have a younger amount of people that's taking care of young people in the hood. But this is where it gets really interesting in all three categories. So in the hood, of course, the kid has to raise themselves. They basically raising themselves. Their mom and dad's out there trapping or at the strip club, you know what I'm saying? So really, the kid get his or her vibrations from being outside all the time around, certain things like drugs and alcohol. And they see a lot of different things. It's a war zone when it comes to the hood. So think about the vibrations that's being picked up that way. The kid is learning more things than the middle class and the higher class is learning on the streets. So think about that. That's a whole nother ball game. And then the middle class, the kid feels entitled because his mom and dad is never there. Or are they there? Depends on the scheduling, but the vibrations are really different then, you know? And if they go to church, most middle class, they go to church so they can get, the Bible, no matter what religion these kids are in. And then the high class, they are the worst ones because they are very entitled. They get everything they want. So when they get older, their vibrations is totally different. And you can read the room when a kid like that becomes an adult and actually goes out and present themselves when they get a job or they have their own business. You see these things. Now, when it gets down to it, say where you work at, right? Once again, you got a corporate manager. They say corporate is coming, and that person has his identity is to seems like it's to scare you. You know what I mean? I don't understand how you work somewhere and you got to be scared of a human being coming in dressed to impress. You know what I mean? Suited up, booted up, or if it's a woman, she's dressed up, suited up, booted up with high heels, or the slacks, or the jacket, and you're supposed to be scared. And I feel like those kind of people, they're actors. They get paid to act. I wouldn't even say they're puppets. They really get paid to be that person. But then you got a person like me, middle class, you know what I mean? Grew up that way. But I did go through the trenches and the struggles. Yeah, those first 18 years was spectacular. I learned a lot. I was around a lot of different people. So I got a chance to be around grown people. I got a chance to be around kids my age. I got a chance to be with, what I'm saying, younger people that's under me that could learn from me, but I learned from the older. So getting to those vibrations, it's the perception of when you walk in the room. When you walk in the room, you can tell if somebody's angry. You can tell if somebody's mad. You can tell if somebody that's not about their life, or they're about their life, or they about to do something that you don't want them to do to you. You know what I mean? And in retrospect, you should be able to detect that. But then you have people that really come to the room, and it's like this light that shines in the room. Or if you're outside in public, you can't help but look at that person. Because deep down inside, they have a good feeling. They have a good presence. And I feel like that comes either with a gift. That's one of God's given talents that you have. And I can also express how you can use that. Or it's something that you created within yourself through the years as a kid, as a child, as what I was saying earlier, which makes a lot of sense. Okay? But usually a person with great vibrations, without any other additives or substance to it, wherever they go, people want to speak to them. Or when they walk in the room, it doesn't matter if they have a suit on or they have on shorts. Like I literally can go into a gas station with some gym shorts on, some Mace Max socks, some old dirty doggone flip flops, and people be like, "Hey, how are you doing?" And that feels good. That lets me know that everything is okay, that I'm on the right path. But there have also been situations where I'm upset and I'm mad, and when I pull up somewhere, people look back real quick. They're like, you know what I mean? Or I might have a look on my face that they don't like. I feel like I got a distorted face, man. Like it's different. It could be intimidating, but when I hit you with you know what I'm saying? Everybody rock with that. But yeah, having vibrations is a great thing. You don't have to say anything to a person. You could just feel them. For instance, when I worked as a server, I would go up to the table, depending on my expressions, That was by default. So if I was thinking about something in the back, somebody said something to me or pissed me off, you know what I mean? A baby would detect that I'm okay. Even if I look like that, the parents might be like, oh Lord, we got another one. Here we go. But then the baby would giggle. And the baby would be like, you know what I mean? Or kids would want to play with me. Or they would, you know what I'm saying? They would actually come up and punch me in my leg or, hey, what's your name? You know what I mean? I'd be like, Lulu. You know what I mean? And no, I am not Mexican. Yeah, a baby defines everything, you know, because they're a child of God. They're born to love, and they can't speak, they can't talk, but they can feel everybody's presence. Just imagine somebody with a bad vibrations, and they pick up a kid, and the kid start crying. What's the first thing the person say? Oh, I know I'm ugly. Nah, it's not that. It's the fact that the kid knows that you are in danger or you have seriously a problem. Now we have to clap for that. They know your spirit. So that's one thing that you could detect from a kid, your own kids, when they're around people, when you and your kids are around people and that kid start crying or they get irritated, they don't want to be around that person. They don't even know why. It's just like one of God's given attributes that'll show you that something is either wrong with you or that person. And I love babies, man. They tell the truth about a person. It's like an alert mechanism, you know what I mean? And then let's go to animals. You know, like birds. If birds come around you, cats, dogs, anything in the facility, if they come around you and they want to be around you, they know that you have a great spirit. No matter what you've been through, no matter hard times, good times, they know. You know what I mean? It's like a butterfly. A butterfly is wisdom of and an owl. I remember when my dad passed away, I seen an owl I don't know how many times. They say that could be a bad thing, could be a good thing, but I'm always gonna be positive about situations. So yeah, seen an owl that came near me and it was like woo, woo. I seen an owl and butterflies for that whole year. And that just indicated to me that my dad was around and, you know, he wants me to be the best person, the best version of myself. Let's clap for that. But yeah, animals, man. Anytime I'm around dogs, they love to be attached to me. They come up to me and they just want to stand in front of me. They want me to play with them. They feel my spirit. And that's a good indication that, like I said, that you have great vibrations. It don't matter if you're upset. It doesn't matter if you're mad. It doesn't matter if you had a problem with someone. They feel your presence on the inside. You know, same thing with a cat. And you know, cats don't like each other. They don't like you. They don't like themselves. Those are another animal species that just, they don't rock with everything. So if you have a cat come around you, that's a good sign. And also, I like birds. You know, birds that come around you. You know, cardinals. They say cardinals. That's good luck. You know, birds are very, fragile when it comes to people, man. You know, they be quick in defense. And let's not forget a squirrel, man. A squirrel is another one. You know, squirrels don't rock with nobody. I don't care if you got a nut. You know what I mean? If they come around you and sit there and chill, rabbits, they all come around you, you in good spirits. Just know that. Let's cheer for that right there. All right? But yeah, that's the detection of vibrations, man. And the good thing to do is pray and meditate. You pray and meditate every day. That's a good sign that you were on the right path too. Meditation is very, very important when it comes to vibrations. You want to reach your chakras from your waist all the way up to the top of your head, the brain. And I challenge anybody out there that really don't have faith in themselves or have faith in people, you should meditate. You can go on YouTube channel and just type in meditation and you can find varieties of sounds, water, healing. It did it for me in 2020. Just to let y'all know, 2020 it really helped me out to get meditated, man. I really suggest that. I don't care if you're in a relationship or you work 2 jobs. It's really helpful for your soul and your mind. Once again, go to YouTube and just type in meditation and just pick whatever you want. It's good for sleeping too. After you meditate, I sleep so good, don't have bad dreams. You know what I mean? That's what it is right there. Let's cheer for that. And yeah, is this the point of a person coming up to you and acknowledging you before you acknowledge them, and they want to talk to you? They recognize that, you know what I mean, you might need their assistance as far as communication. A person with great vibrations is not afraid to talk to anybody. They're not afraid to show any emotions. You know, they on a higher scale, a higher path when it comes to communication. And that's me right there. I love the fact that I have that. That's one of my God-given talents. That's besides producing and, you know, working wherever I work and doing this YouTube. So I hope you got the message when it comes to vibration, man. If you meet someone like that, you should keep them around. It's very important that you keep a person like that around. And that could be, you know what I'm saying, besides anybody in your family, it could be your close friend. It could be the person that you marry for the rest of your life. It could be the person that you don't marry and you want to be with them for the rest of your life. It doesn't matter. Keep those people around and don't and make sure, man, that you don't hurt their feelings as far as pushing them away. Because some people don't really like good people around them. They don't. But that goes back to what I said in the beginning. It's how you was raised in your environment. And yes, sir, you can change your environment anytime you want. And how you do that, you cut people off, you block people, you accept what a person can't do for you and what you can't do for them. Because sometimes it's a two-way street, you know? It's a two-way street. Sometimes you just don't want to do for a person because you're stuck in the past. You're stuck in the past as far as people that have hurt you, people that have manipulated you, vice versa. You probably did the same damn thing too. Don't trip. But that's all about letting it go. And when you have great vibrations, a person thinks about you all the time. They can never forget about you. They can never just be like, I don't care how mad they get at you, because we all make mistakes. And we all go through trials and tribulations. You will never be forgotten. Yeah, let's make that clear. Like, even though you have great vibrations, that don't mean that you're perfect. That don't mean that you know what I'm saying, Jesus on the cross. You know what I mean? That don't make you a king or queen. And when you do have that stamina and you have that characteristic about yourself, you got to keep applying it. You got to get better every day with it. Don't let it go, man, because it's a jewel, it's a gem within inside you. And that's facts. Let's give it up for that right there. But that's what I wanted to share with y'all today. I'm in chill mode. Blessed to be impressed. This is going to be a great journey from this year forth. I'm claiming it, and I want you to claim it too. Don't ever give up, and always respect the people around you, man. It's very important. To get respect, you have to earn respect. And if you earn respect first, you're definitely going to get it. So that's all I really want to talk about today when it comes to vibrations, man. There are people out there. We need to nurture them, and we need to stay firm when it comes to them. A lot of people with vibrations could be your mother or your father. And Lord knows, if when you lose them, man, it's a wrap. I'm trying to tell you right now. You got to applause for that. The only people like that can talk to you and be very, very correspondent with you when you're going through things and you're having life crisis and you're having problems in your life, it's always good to keep somebody like that when it comes to vibrations. Always. Don't ever forget that. It's a mutual common ground when it comes to that. And if you are in a relationship, or you are with your family, or you are at a place where you work and they don't want to pay you no more money, but they treat you good, they treat you right, guess what, man? You might go to another place and get more money, and you might get more accolades, more benefits, but you're still not happy. Remember that. That's very important. And that's what we're going to do in 2025. We're going to keep good people around us. Because if you're around good people, it's another fact. You're going to be good at what you do. And don't be afraid to take criticism, man. Criticism, it comes and goes. But a person that's always telling you, hey, you do everything right. I can't stand a person, but I'll rock with them, you know what I mean, to a certain level. I can't stand a person that says they're always right. If a person say that they're always right, guess what? They got a major problem. Because I don't care how old you are or how much you succeed in life, we're all going to make mistakes, and we're not always right. You know what I mean? So that's the protection you have to have with yourself when it comes to a person that's very arrogant. I'm not arrogant. That's what makes my vibrations high. That's what makes mine go up higher and higher and feed off other people. You know, I do make mistakes. I'm not right all the time. And I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. No problem. Because what are you going to do at the end of the day when I tell you I made a mistake or I did something wrong? Now, question. Should you be mad when someone questions you? Or when someone tells you that you're wrong? No, hell no. Nah. You should not be upset. You should ask them, listen, what do you think I did wrong? Oh, well, you didn't take the trash out. Nah, on some real shit. If y'all made plans or you made plans for someone and you wanted to do something with someone and they said, hey, we're going to be here at this time. And I'm guilty of this when I was younger. You know what I'm saying 26, 23, 22. I'm guilty of this. I wouldn't show up. I wouldn't call. I'd just say that person will be all right. You know what I mean? Hey, but listen, karma is a motherfucker. I promise you, the way you treat people, it's gonna come back. It may not come back the way you think it's gonna come back. It could be worse. It could be better. It could be bad. It could be whatever. So all I'm asking everybody to do these days, man, is raise your chakras, raise your vibrations by treating people good. And remember, the only way you're gonna do that is you gotta be around people just like that. You're gonna have to cut people off. You're just gonna have to just dismantle people. You're gonna have to talk to people from a distance and still love them, check on them. But other than that, that's the way to a great way of life, man. It's to know oneself, self-nourishment. Know where you headed, know where you going. And if you're going through anything, you got to go through it. You got to walk through it, man. I promise you, you cannot sit here and run away from it. And the things that come with it, when you're going through your problems, you have to accept it. If you don't, you know what you're going to do. What are you going to do? You're going to go to the club. Are you going to do drugs? Are you going to drink a lot? Like me, man. I ain't really been drinking or none of that. Not that I do a lot. But, I'm going through something. I'm going through a journey to figure out what's my next move as far as, taking care of my family and making money and just doing a lot of different things that I really want to do. And to give you a secret on that, to be honest with you, y'all, I'm so manifested into new stuff and new ways and new ideas, the things that I really need, or I wouldn't say need, I would say want, it's backfiring on me. And that's, to be honest, I'm keeping it a buck, man. I'm so detailed in this stuff that I want to do, man. And I know it's going to benefit me. But the only thing I had to realize within myself is that I got to walk through it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to run through it. And I'm not going to be desperate and be like, oh, man, let me do this. Let me do a scratch off. Let me go play cards at this place and win some money. Nah, man. Because every day, even though I'm going through my wars and my battles within myself, what I really want to do and how I really want to get busy with being the person that I know I am. I'm already the person that I know I am, but you know what I mean when it comes to being a professional as far as, doing the stuff that I love to do that can profit me at the end of the day. Instead of just taking this and that and doing what everybody else do. That's the standard. Oh, well, you got to do this. If you don't do that, then, oh, my God, you're going to fall. You're going to crash. I've already been through all of that. You did. So this ain't nothing new to me because I'm transitioning into something even better in a lot of different ways. I know you take one step, God going to take two for you. Some days you ain't going to want to do it. Some days you just be like, man, I give up. But one thing I would not do to the day that I die, I ain't giving up on nothing. And people not going to understand it. So I just stay ghost, stay out the way, and keep preparing. You know what I mean? Putting everything into perspective, preparation. That's all I'm doing at the beginning of this year. And that's all I did the last 2 or 3 months is preparation. Something greater, a greater purpose. But that's my vibrations. Hope you like the show. You can subscribe, or you can go eat a chocolate chip cookie. You did? I don't give a That's what it is. Y'all be safe. Love y'all, man. And all the other YouTube channels, man, love y'all too, man. Love y'all content. Whether it's good, whether it's whack, whether it's back. It doesn't matter. It's information that we all need. And some of that shit is bullshit. You know what I mean? But one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to really, 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 really help out the YouTube channel world, man, because it's a beautiful thing. But I got more stuff coming, man. I'll talk to y'all later. I'm going to go ahead and play this jam. You know what I do. I play some jam. I play one more jam, and then I'm out. Love y'all, man. Let's get it.
Stacking up the hundreds to the skyline, it's Jason and no watching for the coppers. Gotta dodge him like the Matrix. Back touchdown, I run it back just like a hand up. All my niggas ballin' hard like it's a playoff. Teeing off on pussy niggas, no I do not play golf. And I'm not seeing competition, damn I feel like Ray Charles. Yeah, young nigga came a long way. I'm going nuts and spitting bars just like a payday. I'm flipping money like the bullets from the AK. And this Cali Kush, we smoking way above your pay grade. On top like a temp fade. Pussy nigga, we some made man. Random money, yeah, we ballin' like a playpen. Money in the air, my nigga, can you smell the fragrance? Making power plays, my nigga, all it takes is patience. Makes sense. Pussy nigga, we some made men. Running money, yeah, we ballin' like a playpen. Money in the air, my nigga, can you smell the fragrance? Making power plays, my nigga, all it takes is patience. Makes sense.
Hold up, nigga, we some main man. Been down at the bottom, now we up just like a spaceman. I've been in the dark for oh so long, just like a caveman. I here in the jungle, boy, you gotta pave your way, man. Hold up, back the fuck up, get the fuck up out my way, man. Toxic to my air, get your ass put in the wasteland. Cut his face off, put it in the box, call it my face, man. Nigga salty and sweat off your head is what you tasted. I'm the richest nigga by the government. Been a real nigga, hold up, nigga, better check my government. Nigga try me, then I get the bus and shit. Repercussion, then a reaper coming. I'll be all in my 100 shit. Keep it in the Benji while most of you have 100 in. I've been hitting homers at the park, you steady bunting shit. I made myself a man, I ain't kidding, I'm on some other shit. For a city, throw them fours up and smoke another zip. Oh, that's your hoe, I hit your hoe, she so disgusting.
Pussy nigga, we some made man. Random money, yeah, we ballin' like a playpen. Money in the air, my nigga, keep fragrance. Making power plays, my nigga, all it takes is patience. Makes sense. Pussy nigga, we some made men. Running money, yeah, we ballin' like a playpen. Money in the air, my nigga, can you smell the fragrance? Making power plays, my nigga, all it takes is patience. Makes sense.